What's going on, YouTube? This is Rageaholic with Yu-Gi-Oh! Rage Gaming coming at you with our very first video. This is a deck profile of none other than Infernities. I'll start with the monsters. Starting out, we have 3 Infernity Archfiend, your main card of the deck, 18 beater, level 4 fiend. When he's special summoned, you have no cards in hand, grab any Infernity card from your deck to your hand. Wonderful card to use. Next we have 3 Infernity Necromancer. He's pretty much your Monster Reborn for your Infernity Archfiend. While you have no cards in hand. Level 3, 2000 defense. Good card. 2 Street Patrol. While he's in your graveyard, you can banish him to special summon a level 4 fiend from your hand. So you special summon Archfiend, start your shenanigans. 2 Summoner Monk. You can ditch a spell card, special summon a level 4 monster from your deck. You can either get Street Patrol or Archfiend, start your shenanigans. Next we have the one-ofs. 1 Armageddon Knight, 1 Grepher, and 1 Eris. These 2 have the same function. They send a monster from your deck to your graveyard. And Eris, when she's sent from a deck to the graveyard, you can grab a Archfiend card and add it to your hand. So all good. On to the spells. We have 3 MST because we here at Yu-Gi-Oh! Rage Gaming hate your back row but love our back row. So 3 MST. 3 Upstart Goblin. Well, giving your opponent 1,000 life points isn't necessarily a good thing. You can draw a card, helps add consistency. Next we have 2 Transmodify. Makes those 3s into 4s, helps start your plays. Great card. Now the one-ofs. 1 Rhoda, helps pull out Grepher Armageddon Knight. 1 Foolish Burial, sends your Street Patrol, Archfiend, or Eris to grave. 1 Labyrinth, get a 500 boost, abuse its secondary effect. 1 Instant Fusion, grab your Dark Flare out of your deck and overlay. 1 Soul Charge, when your graveyard's filled up, special summon all of them by paying a grand, go off. And 1 Launcher. Launcher's just too good. Double Monster Reborn when you have no cards in hand. Or you can discard that last Infernity card in your hand and just go off. On to the traps. 3 Infernity Break. Great card, spot removal. Why not use it? Searched out with Archfiend. 2 Mirror Force. Mirror Force punishes people for overextending, doesn't target mass removal. I tried 1 Mirror Force and 1 Torrential, but I set up too much to really get the full benefit out of Torrential. 2 Trap Stun. I hate your back row. Now I've been asked, why not run Wiretap instead of Trap Stun? Well, the reason being is, let's say for instance I normal summon a monster, bottomless. Alright, activate my Wiretap, negate it, put it back in your deck. Cool. Use that monster to attack, deprison. Well, now I just lost my monster. Trap Stun is blanket protection, but it's not spell speed 3 like Wiretap, so it's up to player preference really. But Trap Stun works for me. Now the one-ofs. 1 Wing Blast, helps disrupt your opponent. Discard that last card in your hand, start your shenanigans. 1 Emptiness, key beetle this, and you're good for the whole game. 1 Barrier, this card says no to everything while you have an Infernity and 0 cards in hand. Too bad it's only at 1, I'd run 3. 1 Warning, says no to any monster. 1 Compulse, because Beals, Stardust, start a Spark Dragon, gets rid of them, gets rid of set cards. Good card. And last but not least, 1 Archfiend's Roar. Your monster reborn by paying 500. Good for going off or just adding it to hand with Eris to set up for next turn. Now on to the extra deck. We have 2 Lavavel Chain. Acts as a Armageddon Knight. Good for sending those cards from your deck to your grave to start your plays. 2 Key Beetle. 25 beat stick. Protect your emptiness, protect your barrier. Great card. I love Key Beetle. Now the one-ofs. 1 Dark Flare for your instant fusion. Level 4 Dark, you can overlay into Key Beetle with your other Dark level 4, or you can, I guess, leave him on board and let him get destroyed. No, I'm joking, but he pretty much allows you to get to your exceeds faster. 1 Leviaire. You don't really go for 3s in this deck, but if you have the chance and you have a card that's banished, Leviaire helps. And 1 Fortune Tune. Fortune Tune you can sit on, he can't be targeted, and then during your standby phase you can gain 500. If you'd be destroyed, you can attach 1. I think he's a pretty good card. I like him better than Zenmaines. 1 Roach, because he says no to Judgment Dragon. Roach's brother, Exciton Knight, because he says no to your board. 1 Silent Honors Arc. You can steal your opponent's special summon monsters. He's a great card. 1 Heartland Draco. I like him a whole lot because if your opponent has a little bit of life points left but has monsters with no back row, you can attach 1 and swing for game. Great card. 1 Diamond Direwolf. Helps get rid of skill drain, emptiness, all those problem cards, I guess. 1 Black Ship of Corn, because Gotchi and Zenmaines are still a thing. 1 Cowboy, swing over those big monsters, or burn freight that 800 for that last bit of life points rather. And then of course, at the end, 1 Utopia. This would normally be an Abyss Dweller, but I don't have one, so Utopia. He can negate an attack. He's not a bad card. 2500 attack. He's pretty good. Now on to the side deck. We have 2 XYZ Encore. Great card. Says no to exceeds. You can't chain to it. Come on. Who wouldn't side this? 2 Overworked, because I really don't like Fire Fist. Or Noble Knights. Also stops Noble Knights. 2 Deck Devastation Virus, because Raccoons and Madolches are a thing. Punishes those decks. 2 DNA Surgery. Change your machines back to fiends, or if you change my fiends to machines, I'll change it back to fiends. Or just disrupt your plays. You're playing Dino Rabbit, cool. Now all your monsters are fiends. You can't overlay into Dolka. 2 Light Imprisoning Mirror, because Constellars and Lightsworns are a thing. 2 Skill Prisoner, says hi to Veiler. You can banish it again to use it again. It's great. And then of course, 3 Full House. We hate your back row. I hate your back row. We hate back row. Full House gets rid of back row. Great card to side. Anyways, that's it for the deck profile. Like, comment, subscribe. And as always, Infernities we trust. Or in Infernities we trust. Anyways, this is Rageaholic with Yu-Gi-Oh! Rage Gaming, signing out.